Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 22 of my Manchester Central series. As always, thanks for joining me. Massively appreciate it. But you know what I appreciate even more? It's when you smash that like button and you subscribe and you hit the bell and you do all them good stuff and you drop comments down below and have a chinwag with me. That means have a chat. Well, welcome to the office and welcome to another episode. A big episode. Yeah, things ain't been going too bad. We'll get stuck into all that soon. Make sure if you want to know what's going on behind the scenes, especially after the scandal, you keep up to date with Series 2 of All or Nothing, featuring me and my Manchester Central series. Forget the Man City version. It's crap. That was crap. We have blown their viewing figures out the water. So yeah, check it out. Links down below. But yeah, we're playing Manchester City today away at the Etihad, and we're up against none other than Nuno. I think he's Wolves manager in real life at the minute, but he's now Manchester City manager. Yep, I didn't notice, but Conte had left, and they've got Nuno. And to be fair to him, he's doing a decent job. But I was quite gutted really because I wanted to go up against Conte this year, kind of get revenge against him for beating us in the Champions League final. That's not going to happen. Well, not against City anyway. It might happen against him and he's a new team. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I can't wait to share with you what's been happening. So let's stop chatting and let's get into it right now. Okay, we've got a load of games to get through, so let's try and do it quickly. And the first game I played since the Manchester United game was another draw. Shitter against Crystal Bloody Palace. 2-2, we dominated it as well. Don't know why we didn't win this game. Shelley with the penalty, Chalky got the other goal. After that though, was a victory, and a good victory. In the Champions League, we beat the Young Boys 2-1. We absolutely, completely controlled this game. Maida and Shelley, the new tag team duo, scored. But back to the Premier League, and we're away at one of my favourite stadiums. I've said this before, St James's Park, and we thrashed Newcastle. Again, we had dominating games. We beat these guys 4-1. Shelley and Maida on the score sheet. Again, Lammers banging 2 goals in as well. Back to the League Cup, and I'll be honest with you, I was going to be team it. I changed my mind. I wanted to try and keep some momentum going. So I played my A team. Maybe a risk, I know, but not a bad risk because we won, and we're still in the League Cup. After that, West Ham came and we got another win and another clean sheet, beating West Ham 2-0. Maida and Shelley again. Maida and Shelley, eh? Legends. After that, it was back to the Champions League, and it was Young Boys away. I think it's Switzerland, isn't it? Is it Switzerland they're from? I think they're from Switzerland. It was 2-1 again. Dominated the game, to be fair. Should have scored more. And guess who scored? Do we need to tell you who scored? Shelley and Maida. Then we went to Wolverhampton Wanderers and we beat them 2-0. Another clean sheet, another 2 goals from Mark Shelley, and another game we probably should have scored more in. After that, back in the Premier League, and we're on TV, and we had Stoke come to town and we ground out a victory. This time, Maida got us the goal. Pretty good game though, to be fair. It looks rubbish when it's 1-0, but I love this game. It was good, apart from Esquitini got injured. Then it was back to the Champions League, and we were away at Shakhtar. And I think this is our first 0-0 of the season, in the regular season. 24 shots we had as well. It just didn't happen for us, did it? And then we went to Huddersfield, one of my favourite teams, the town my wife's from, and it didn't happen for us again. Chalky got us a goal. They pulled one back in the end of the first half, and second half was a bit crap. Lammers, unfortunately, got injured, so it wasn't the greatest game. But we followed that up with a 3-0 victory over Leicester in the Premier League. Colorado got man of the match. Chalky, I played him on the right, and Francis got a game. Maida and Shelley scored, as always. Santa Cruz as well. So, do you know what? Happy days. Matt Shelley actually missed a penalty. And the last game was in the Champions League, the final game of Group C against Milan, and it was a hard-fought victory. Buljan scored 2. I played him on the right wing, and Shelley scored, so I was happy really. Good result. Let's have a look at the group. And as you can see, we finished the group top by a point. Milan came second, followed by Shakhtar and the Young Boys. So we've topped the group, so hopefully we'll get an easier opponent. But if we look at some of these groups, it might not be as easy as we think, because you've got Monaco. Can we get Chelsea? I'm not sure. Got Chelsea, Benfica, FSCB, that's Steaua Bucharest, I'm thinking it. Paris Saint-Germain, Lyon and Torino. I'll have Lyon or Torino, please. If we look at the League Cup, we're obviously in the quarterfinals. Some big teams left in this: United, Liverpool, Chelsea. We've got Bournemouth. I'm definitely going to beat team that game though, because I'm not that bothered about it. I really want to try and win a big trophy. Before we look at the Premier League though, I want to share with you some awesome news. And the awesome news is I've just signed, well I didn't just sign it, I signed it a while ago in-game. A brand new contract. So like I said, you've got to start well when they're a bit iffy with you. And you usually get offered it before Christmas time-ish. When was this? End of November. So yeah, I signed it. It secures my job till 36. So hopefully, unless I don't balls up, the series should end properly. Because I was a bit worried I might get sacked. Now, if we look at the Premier League, we are still top of it. We haven't been beaten yet. I think that's fantastic. I thought we'd do well. I didn't think we'd do this well. It's probably been the best start we've ever had, which is crazy because I've sold 8 players. I've promoted 8 youngsters. We've been quite lucky with injuries. I'll be honest with you, ish. But we've just done really well, and it's the Maida Shelley factor. They've been out of this world. I mean, Shelley's 3rd in the goal scoring charts. Maida can't be too far behind it. Now, unfortunately, though, this is what I was talking about. We don't need to lose big time players, and we've lost one. Lammers, that injury I talked about earlier, is a big injury. He's broke his leg. He's going to be out for potentially 5 months, which is crazy, really, because he's awesome, isn't he? And I mean, that could be the end of his whole season, and not having a player like Lammers ain't great, because it's not great. And you think, it's alright, you've got a wonder kid to back him up, haven't you? And his injury, his latest injury, is a freaking big one. He's out for 3 months. So I've got these 2 great right wingers. So this is where it might start to get hard. This second half of the season. Bigger games, a lot more pressure. We're going to struggle. So let's have a look at Buljan. He's not done bad. He's not played a lot of games really. He's made a few substitute appearances. But like I said, he's more of an attacking central midfielder. I'm training him to be central. But he can cover out on the right. And he's done an okay job there. He can't cross a ball. But if he can go out there and score goals, he's going to have to do that. General has been easily our best defender this year. Crazy good stats. 7.4 in the Premier League. He's got 7.3 almost in the Champions League. Great player. England's best centre half. He's at 30 now. So again, peak of his powers. And one of the reasons why we've got such a good defence. Another great defender is obviously James Maturana. Started the season injured, but he's come back and he's been fantastic. Best left back, I think, on the game. Seriously. And again, I don't need any more getting injured. Losing Lammers is bad. Losing JAYCEE is bad. We've got this thin line we're treading. We can't really suffer. Can't really get any more big time injuries. Not months and months. But one player that's kind of disappointing me a bit is Ian Moss. He's only on a 7.10 in the Premier League. In the Champions League, he's on a 6.8 average rating. He's 29 years old. I don't know why. It's just not clicking onto that extra gear. I'm hoping he's going to push on. And I might have to have a chat with him about sorting his form out because he needs to go up a gear. Now let's check in on them team stats. And when we look at our goals scored, we're now second with 32. Man City have got the most goals, scoring 36. So, you know, we are goal machines still. And that's what you need to do, didn't it? To win a league, you need lots of goals. But as they say in the NFL, which is my favourite sport, Super Bowls are won with a defence. And we have got one hell of a freaking defence this year. We've let in half the goals of the next team, which is Manchester United. We've let in 6 goals, which is awesome. I just hope, I don't even remember last season, we had a great defence and then all of a sudden we had done 2 games where we got beat 5-1 and 6-2, was it, I think? And it just ruined everything for us. Hopefully, that doesn't happen again. If we look at this schedule, this is our entire season from West Brom. We've not got 1 red yet, we've not been beat. We had a period here where we drew 3 games on the bounce. Obviously Milan and United was the last live com, then Crystal Palace. We've drawn against Shakhtar and Huddersfield, but we've won some great games. We've done so well. We've got City next, Bournemouth, which I'm definitely going to beat team. Then we've got Cardiff, who I think are bottom of the league, who are crap. I might even beat team that. Chelsea, Liverpool, West Brom. We've got some good games coming up. And as long as we don't get any injuries, I think we can do well. We've even drawn in the FA Cup Shrewsbury. Now these are a team we should be beating, even with a B team. So again, it's another easy chance, so a chance for me to rest some other players. I'm starting to think now maybe I should have just beat team that, shouldn't I? Just risking players for no reason, and I can't do that now. I think the Lammers injury and the JAYCEE injuries have taught me a lesson. Really, don't mess about. And when it comes to our reputation in the world, we're not bad. We're the 6th highest rep team in the world. There's only Bayern Munich, Barcelona, City, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid above us. We're above Atletico, Chelsea, Monaco, Everton, Arsenal, Man United are way down there. So, that's something to be super proud of. We're looked at as a big team. We just haven't got the players really. So I think we're obviously definitely punching above our weight. But next summer it might be a bit different. Because obviously we have got a lot of money now. For story purposes, we had this fine we had to pay off and we're under a transfer ban. In reality, we're not under a transfer ban, obviously. And I obviously had no fine to pay off. So all that money of all them players we've actually got. Now obviously a lot of them deals, I let them do broken down deals with me. So they paid me a set amount of money and then a lot of that's filtering in throughout the next year or two. So by the end of the year we should have even more money than we've got now. I've got no transfer budget for some reason this season, so it's a good job I don't need to buy anyone. But next year should be a completely different story with our lower wage bill as well. I really reckon we can attack that market and there's some cracking players out there. Now don't get me wrong, the four apparently most highest valued best players in the world are at Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, but I reckon money talks, and if I do some crazy deals like I reckon I'm going to, it's going to be the last year because we're going to be pushing into October by then. I'm really going to go for it. Why not? I know you can sign players for 200 million. You can buy anyone you want in this game if you're willing to risk finances. And I'm going to do that. It's going to be fun, I think. We've gone from one extreme to the other. We're going to test ourselves this year. But next year, why not? Let's buy some superstar striker, man. Let's buy some world-class winger or midfielder. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun on our way out. We'll go out in style. Now, today, we are up against Manchester City. And obviously, they've got Nuno as their new manager. They are a great team. They're having a fantastic season. They're third in the Premier League. They've got some crazy good players. But we've done well against Man City. Historically, we're not that bad against them. I mean, when it comes to head-to-heads, we're on 41 points, so on 29. We've won more games. We're only drawn 5. It was just obviously the last 2 games we beat, and we got beat in the Champions League final, and we drew 0-0 in the last game of the Premier League last year. So, on to the match preview. And they're the bookies' favourites, the bastards. We're above them in the league. They're in better form as well, apparently. So this might be interesting. There's no rain for the first time in the history of a Manchester game. No rain. Well, not at the minute anyway. That might change as the game goes on. I think we can do this today. I believe. Do you believe? Believe.
Welcome to the empty ad, Bood. Can you get your revenge today for that Champions League final loss?
That's the plan. That's been the theme all week in training and in the meeting rooms with all the different parts of the team. All my coaches, we've been drilling it into the boys. We've got no new players. Even the kids were about and felt the disappointment of the Champions League loss last year to Manchester City. So everyone knows about it. Everyone felt it. Everyone wants to get revenge. And hopefully today, at the empty hat, we can do that.
You're defying all the pundits and bookies odds this season and being touted as eventual winners of the league. Despite what happened to your squad in the summer, you must be proud of your team now.
Oh man, I'm super proud. Super proud. I mean, we've got a couple of injuries, got big time injuries as well. So we're still doing well, and the kids have just stepped in and done a fantastic job. And I couldn't be prouder. I know how good our academy is, and I think we're proving it to the world. But I know how good my big time players are, the ones that have stayed. And I asked them at the start of the year. I said, I need you guys, the experienced pros, to show that you are the daddies this year, and not one of them has let me down.
And finally, Bade, should be a good atmosphere here today for once. Seeing as though the amount of away tickets that you've sold, you've actually helped fill the stadium for the first time this year. Yeah,
I think it's is it a 60,000 seater? We've sold something like 55,000 tickets for this game, which is more than we get at a home game. So no, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to feel like a home game. It's going to be really, really loud, full of Central fans. And I think that'll play to our advantage. I think City, you know what? I think we can do them today. Well, and here we are with the team lineups at the empty hat. And if you see all them white shirts everywhere, that's because we're filling the stadium. Now, Esquitini still isn't fully recovered, so I'll probably play Colorado anyway. Colorado in the general. Decent back four, great goalkeeper. Now Santa Cruz is playing today. Ian Moss has been dropped. I'm sick of his form. He needs to learn a lesson. So I'm playing Lewis Foreman. I'm going to give Lewis a chance. He's a bit upset at the minute. He wants more football. Okay, in the dressing rooms, you might notice that I think it's a general. He's on 89% fitness. Not a lot we can do with that though. Can't really. No Esquitini, and I'm not putting Van Loon in a game like this. I'm going to stay calm. I know a lot of you have been keen to avenge what happened. Let's get revenge. Oh! Everyone loves revenge. I love revenge. Right, come on. It's like we're in a home game, innit, eh? There's about 5 City fans here. The rest, look at all the white shirts. And then look at all the empty seats. Don't forget to enter the competition. If you missed the last episode, go and watch it. But there is a competition to win the last ever shirt I'm ever giving away for Manchester Central. All you've got to do is comment down below, tell me about your favourite game, favourite episode, favourite player, favourite special episode, whatever it is, let me know about it. And then you will have entered. And at some point next week or the week after, we're going to do the draw. Second place, we'll get the last stand named after him, which I think is pretty awesome. Also, there's a little cheeky FM18 offer out there, but you have to watch the last episode to find out what that is. But you could be a part of my main series next year. Okay, half an hour in and nothing's happening. It's a bit worrying that when you're on. When you're on as well, extended highlights. Nothing's happening. They've made a sub through injury. 40th minute. Wow, a live com. This is exciting. Exciting times. Do you know what I mean? And it's raining. Thought it wasn't going to rain. But it's Manchester. It's not let us down. But here come City. He's a cracking player. That's Zidane. What his name is. Right, come on, man. Get onto him. Get onto him. Get onto him. Oh, come on. Maybe I've made a mistake not playing Ian Moss. I'm a bit worried about Foreman in this game because he's not happy. Right, a couple of minutes to go. This has been absolutely shocking. Shocking first half. Got to put on a show for people here. This is why you know I'm not cheating. Because if you were going to doctor anything, you'd make sure it was always entertaining, wouldn't you? And this is not entertaining. Well, it's half time. It's been a great first half. Hopefully the second half is a lot better because that was crap, man. And both teams look like they're playing shit. Right, dressing room. I'm going to be aggressive and I'm going to say... I'm going to get angry again with them about revenge. Let's keep the revenge theme going. Right, come on, City kick off. It's still pissing down with rain. I'm expecting a much better half. To be fair, I'd take a draw. I know you want entertainment in a live com, but we don't know what's going to happen with that, do we? Here comes City straight away on the attack. Come on, Buljan. So I'm excited to see who enters, to see who gets in the series next year. I think it'll be a pretty cool little feature. We are going to start at the bottom. We're going to have... I'm going to make it so the club's got room to grow, obviously. So I'd like it to go all the way through the year like this series has. So we need the stadium to grow, don't we? We want things to expand. But I'd like us all to grow as a team, like I did with these. Look, these guys are, all train together and get better together and get better players. One little thing I'm going to be doing with it is we're going to have some special chairmen and so on, people who are from my hometown, famous people. You might have heard of them, you might have not. But it's not going to be like a class of 92 Salford. I'm not going to have loads of money to spend where I'm just going to bore you to death and go through the leagues. I'm going to be putting in a special thing where I'm not allowed to buy any players until I'm a Football League club. So that's going to be potentially 5 years, maybe more. Oh, Buljan again from the right wing. Get in, kid. Yeah, so we're going to be starting like in the Evo sticks. We're going to have to get through the Evo sticks and get through all the panoramas with nothing. With nothing but our academy players. I'm going to let the game give me a regen squad. So I've no idea how that's going to turn out. Hopefully we get a Sir Brett Dalton like we did with this series because Sir Brett was brilliant and so is Ricardo. Feckin' Maida. Get in. 2-0 of that City. Yeah, I got a bit excited then, didn't I? So obviously we're getting a regen squad like I did with Central. Probably won't be as good because we're starting lower in the leagues. And then every year we'll get our youth intake and hopefully every year it'll be okay and we can build a team. So by the time we do get to the Football League, we'll have this ready-made team, hopefully. Maybe we can get a few gems that we can sell on because I don't know if you remember, but one great thing about this series was we had a good regen. He was an okay regen, pretty good shot, like, good save. And that West Brom bought off us for a couple of million and it transformed the club really. We went from having like 200 grand in the bank to a few million and it helped us kick on a gear and get into the Football League, I think. My best friend, Mank7, who you've probably seen in episodes, and he does a lot of the audio. He interviewed me in this episode. And we're going to be living on the same street by then. So he's going to actually be my assistant. He's going to feature in more episodes as my assistant. And yeah, I am just so excited about the series. I'm not going to tell you about the name of the club or anything like that, but it should be fun. Right, making 3 changes. Shelley's not playing great, so we're going to bring on Baby Hulk. Chalky's coming off because I don't want to risk him any longer. I'm going to give Samson Francis a game. And also Lewis Foreman's coming off for Ian Moss. Right, we've got a corner ball, but they've done the subs and they've decided to show me the walk on and off for some reason. Total waste of time. Decent ball into the box. Nothing's happening. Maida took a deflection. I think he did a chicken dance. Oh man, this game's been brilliant. This game's been amazing. I'm going to praise you like I should. Here's Baby Hulk. Tico time. It's a bullshit on the right hand side. Decent cross. Can we get another one? Nearly. I can see us winning the league, you know. Let me know in the comments as well. What do you think? Because a lot of you weren't that. Thought you said a League Cup, FA Cup. My mate Kyle X, great YouTuber, check his channel out, link down below in the description for his channel, said mid-table. Thanks, Kyle. So yeah, I'm actually going away for 5 days. I'm excited. Forest Holidays in Keldy. Check it out. Type in Forest Holidays, Keldy, Keldy, in Yorkshire. Bloody hell, then it's good then, isn't it? In a cabin, these videos on YouTube and all that, it's lovely. My wife bought me for my birthday. Just me, my wife, and my dog and my baby. She bought it ages ago, so we've had to. She booked for both dogs. I don't know if you remember what my dog died about 4 months ago. If you watch my Christmas giveaway video, she's in that. I've still got it. If I really think about it, my wife was crying the other day because the dog died here, and she thinks we're going to be leaving the dog behind. I don't think my dog will stay here. I think she'll come with us, hopefully. We've got her ashes, paid 150 quid. So we're guaranteed to get her exact ashes. And there you go, full time. I'm going to bury him in the garden. Anyway, forget that. We've won 3-0. Right, let's be passionate. That was bloody brilliant. First half, forget about that, who cares. I'm very pleased. Full green. We still haven't been beat. Well then, here's the Premier League, and obviously we're still top. We've got to play the game extra. The United play later on today. No, they don't. They probably play tomorrow. Maybe they play Monday. I don't care. We're top of the league and we'll be staying there. Undefeated, drawn 3 games, 1-12. Shelley's still up there on the goal scoring charts. Lammers is on the average rating charts. I don't know how long he'll stay there because he's probably not going to play again. Now, I've kind of flown through the first half of this year really. The second half I intend to slow down. Big Premier League games, Champions League, double headers, all that good stuff. We obviously don't know what we've got in the Champions League yet. We'll find that out probably in the next episode. Now, Everton are a better team. But it's Everton, no offence. I want to go against JAYCEE. I want to play Jose Mourinho. Well, that's it. That is the end of today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button. And if you are new, hopefully you enjoyed it enough to subscribe. Road to 5k, people. Let's get me there as quick as possible. I've got a Christmas target. Will I get there? Probably not, but I can dream. I can dream. You've got a dream, and I'm dreaming about 5,000 subscribers. Make sure you click the bell as well, you'll never miss an episode. And it was a good one, wasn't it? It's always good to beat City. But to beat City in their own stadium 3-0, you can't really grumble. And you can't really grumble with the season, really. Losing Lammers is a blow, but we're still playing well, playing some good football. We're top of the league, in the Champions League, we're in the FA Cup, we're in the League Cup. Quadruple, man. Could happen. A double. As long as we win the Premier League, that's all that matters. And next game is going to be against Arsenal and Jose Mourinho, eh? Can't wait to play him because I've already kicked his ass once earlier on in the season at the Emirates, so it should be fun. And hopefully you'll join me for that. Now, I've been booed. You've been great. I'll see you next time.